is Focus 94.3 FM.
Congregations are for two purposes. First, to receive a report on the life of the university for the year in view. And second, to confer on our deserving graduands degrees, certificates, and diplomas in honor and recognition of what they have achieved over the 4-year period. But before we do that, we invite our Vice-Chancellor, Professor k-k-adarkwa, to report to congregation.
Chairman of Council, members of the University Council, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Registrar, College Provost, Deans and Directors, Heads of Department, Nananum, our motivational speaker, members of Convocation, alumni of the University, senior and junior staff, parents and guardians, the graduating class of 2010, members of the press, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chancellor, the Governing Council, and the University Management, I would like to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony for our students from the College of Architecture and Planning. Just as we did last year, our congregation ceremony for this year has also been planned over a period of 6 days without any break. You can imagine the implications of this arrangement on those of us in administration and the organizers of this program. But this fades away in comparison with the joy to see these young ones graduate. I'm excited to be here with you simply because I participated in your matriculation 4 years ago. It is also logical that as I come to the end of my tenure as Vice-Chancellor, I should also graduate you. This is refreshing for me because I've had the opportunity to preside over the affairs of one generation of KNUST graduates. These graduates are certainly amongst the best that you can get anywhere in the world, and we certainly need to be proud of them as they have a major task. We need to be proud of you as you have a major task to practice your profession so you can all contribute to Ghana and Africa's development through your efforts at poverty reduction, eradication of disease and hunger, as well as the creation and maintenance of livable urban and rural environments. As you can all see, your parents, guardians, friends, extended family members, well-wishers, and in some cases, your life partners are here to witness this ceremony. Today, with your faculty members and all these stakeholders, I would like to take the opportunity to particularly congratulate you. Your graduation today has not come easy at all, and I believe you can all recollect several moments of frustration, some of which nearly resulted in your withdrawal from your respective programs. It is for this reason that we all share in your success. Apart from this, society expects a lot from you, and therefore you need to be prepared to contribute your quota to our development efforts, no matter where you find yourself or are posted to as you commence your professional careers. I believe that most of us have wondered about why our development efforts may appear haphazard with no clearly discernible pattern at the district level. A lot of us may have also virtually forgotten the developmental role of the district assemblies because they simply do not have the required professionals to facilitate this role. Some of us may also wonder why our settlements look unorganized, inefficient, and often neglected. How come 6 of 10 buildings developed in our settlements are unauthorized? How come we have their chairman with head off over the weekend? How come, and indeed, what future role, if any, do our settlements play in the overall national development efforts? In a similar vein, we have also all complained about the types of buildings springing up in our settlements. Why do we, for example, introduce glass buildings and air condition them when this is clearly an expensive option? Why do we shut off natural lighting and introduce artificial lighting? Why are we unable to build appropriate structures for our environment? It is unfortunate that we still have not been very successful in controlling the cost of our buildings through the introduction of more sustainable and cheaper options. Why are we still not providing alternative technologies in the development of structures in our towns? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is these graduates that we are about to graduate who will help us find solutions to this myriad of problems and concerns expressed in the foregoing. I trust that they fully appreciate our concerns and will not abandon ship to look for pleasure and enhance economic opportunities elsewhere. From an initial nucleus of a small school for the training of professionals to sit for the intermediate level examination of the Royal Institute of British Architects and the Royal Town Planning Institute, the College of Architecture and Planning has come very far. It now has programs which are recognized by various professional bodies in the United Kingdom and several other Commonwealth countries. All its programs are now recognized by the relevant professional associations in Ghana and several African countries. The college is one of the smallest colleges in terms of student and faculty populations. From a modest faculty strength of 65 in 2009, the college has made only a marginal increase of 13 to a current figure of 72 faculty members. This was made possible partly because of the absorption of some graduates from our local doctoral program to join the faculty, as well as the recruitment of more faculty members. With respect to the college's student population, we had wanted to stabilize it at the 2009 figure of 1,814 undergraduate students, but with the introduction of new programs in real estate, as well as construction technology and management, and the heavy patronage received by the old programs last year, we had to allow a slight margin of increase of about 3%. I must add that it will be unrealistic to expect that we will sustain such increases over the longer term without any substantial improvement in infrastructural facilities. This may partly explain why the college has, as its modest contribution, used part of its internally generated funds to complete a 4-story postgraduate block. Consequently, the university will also match the college's investment with the construction of an ultramodern lecture theatre to be funded by the GET Fund because it is now one of our priority projects. It is also imperative that following several years of neglected maintenance of its structures, a proper schedule has been drawn and followed up to restore its buildings as a shining example for the other colleges to follow. All told, the college offers some of the university's flagship programs, and it is my hope that this role will be deepened to enable the college better perform its statutory roles of research, teaching, and service to the community. Faculty members in the college are gradually dispelling the wrong but widely held notion that research should not occupy a center stage in professional programs on campus. In addition to their various professional practices, faculty members of the college are gradually building up an enviable research agenda. While most of their publications were conference proceedings, unlike last year, some of them found their way into refereed journals. In the Department of Architecture, for example, 8 publications were produced, out of which 2 were journal articles published in mainstream journals such as the Open House International and the International Journal of Ventilation.